right, we're back with bow only. I've got like, hang on. I don't know my numbers. Wait, bam, that many. It didn't work. Hang on, you're going to avoid. Well, wait, I'm still here. Hi. Although you can't hear me. I don't know why my buttons didn't work. I don't really understand what happened there. They just didn't. Now you're working? Technology's stupid. I hate computers. Anyways, we got 5 bosses left. We got PCR, we got Godfrey, we have Radabis, we have Melania, and we have Midra. I know the 5. I remember now. Midra. We're gonna do Midra first, and then we'll come back and we'll go burn the tree and stuff. But let's go do Midra. I kind of want to see how miserable Jory's gonna be. It's gonna suck. I know that for a fact. It's gonna be terrible. I should start my timer. That's a good idea. There we go. If I can get Kristen to do and finish it, that requires me to get Kristen to do it and finish it. Kristen can't even get a shiny Pokemon. You think we can get Kristen to play Mario 64 with crowd control and finish it? Got you Barbie Project Friendship and Boyfriend Dungeon. We could secretly help her. That is true. That is true. Now, I do notice, I was looking at James's schedule. It says that James is playing Elden Ring crowd control today. I didn't think he had it on PC. So I'm curious how that's gonna work. Unless he bought it on PC. He might have bought it on PC, frankly. If he did, that means I can subject him to randomizer races. I don't know if he's prepared for this. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can kill these. Hang on. Oh, my God, I can actually kill mosquitoes. Race would be fun. I agree. Now, the race would be very one-sided. Probably. And also, James might rage quit. But it would be fun. You know what? I'm going to get the Skidoo because I'm down here. And, like, we already do very little damage. I may as well grab some Skidoo. Hang on. Let me swap out these arrows for the rot arrows. I have also officially passed 2,000 hours in this game. I checked it yesterday. I'm at 2,004 on PC. So that means I'm at like 2,200 or something, if you factor in my PlayStation time as well. Very nice. All right, there's one of the Skidoo. And we could go kill the other hippo for another one. I don't know if it'll matter, but I could go get another one. Give him a head start, make it so he needs less great runes. The problem is if we set it so it's less great runes, it would change the randomization. So it might be like he gets less great runes, but the randomization is harder for him with the bosses that he gets. So it would make it less. It wouldn't be the same is the problem. It'll be on PC too? No, that is not unfortunately how that works. If you buy the game on the Xbox store, you do not get the PC version as well. It's only some games. that you get. And Elden Ring, as far as I know, Elden Ring is not one of them. And if it is one of them, I don't think that crowd control works with the Xbox version of the game. But as far as I'm aware, they are separate things. If you buy it on Xbox, you don't get it on PC. Because I definitely own some games on Xbox. For example, Cyberpunk. I own that on my Xbox. I can't play that on PC, even though I own it on Xbox. So it's stupid, but that's how that works sometimes. It's incredibly dumb. Would you fall down? Yeah, it does change the seed. It's based on, the entire seed is based off of all your settings that you do. And you can have the, as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the seed number actually has a big determining factor in it. As far as I'm aware, that's not the case. But it should change it. We could try it. We could test it to see if it's the exact same. But we wouldn't be able to test to see if every single thing is exactly the same without checking the two notes against each other completely, like the spoilers against each other completely. Yeah, only games that have Xbox Play Anywhere. Yeah. And I don't think Elden Ring is one. Fact check me on this if I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, but even if you own it through Xbox and play it through PC, there's no chance you can mod it. The Windows Store spoiler is very inaccessible. Yeah, okay. It's not? Okay. So in that case, James has to have bought it on Steam if he's doing crowd control. Hang on, I'm out of arrows. Let me craft some. Great crafting. Well, that was rude. Okay. All right. I'm alive. That's all that matters. Okay. Yeah, totally possible. He might be deciding to pick it up. That, or he thinks that it will work with Xbox, or was informed it will, maybe. Might have been given bad info. Yeah, it's possible too. He does own Dark Souls 3 on Steam, so he could do Dark Souls 3 crowd control. Rude. I gotta learn the other skip. There's a skip you can do to get all the way over here where you can jump or something. I gotta learn that. I haven't practiced that at all, and I know that it saves like 5 seconds, so it's completely worth the effort I'm gonna put into learning it. Like, I sound sarcastic, but I actually am being serious. If I do learn that skip, we'll save 5 seconds every run, and given I do one of these a week, we're gonna save over the course of a year. That is like, whatever the math of that is. I can't do math. What, 60 divided by 5 is 30. So we'll save, oh, I will get back almost 2 minutes of my year by doing that. Totally worth it. I am not looking forward to Jory. Jory is gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jory is gonna be a problem. Yeah, we're of course assuming that. Yes. If I learn all the skips in this, I could save over 5 minutes per run. That's like 2 hours a year I get back. That's worth it. At least I think so. Hang on, I need to turn. Wait. Let's do that. I'm fiddling with my, because I brought my old mic back. I'm still fiddling with the sounds to make it perfect. What do we want to use on Jory? Is Black Bow what I want? You know what? I'm gonna try Egon's Great Bow. Out of curiosity. Let's see if it's any good. You get a 2 hour longer stream? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. So good news, it is a little slow. I'm hoping that it'll knock him on his ass. That's what I'm hoping for here. It didn't. Okay, well, that's utter ass. All right, hang on. So the plan was I was gonna fire that off and it was gonna knock him on his ass, and then it didn't do that, and it made me sad. I did get a headshot there. That was kind of cool. Okay, we are rotted. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, it has to be based off of poise damage or something then. Because that guy is not... Okay, no, well, maybe it's based off damage. I can't tell. I know there's some weird mechanic with those guys, and I don't know what it is. Boop! I was rolling that. Fuck you. Okay, we're teleporting. We didn't teleport far. Fantastic for me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I forgot they were going to be attacking. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oh my god. Sack of shit! How dare you! Okay. I couldn't see what was happening there. That was cheating. Fuck you, Jory. He's wrong that you can't see the difference. So valid. So valid. There's a lot of Imagine Dragons on this post today, eh? Tactical Smoke. Don't give him credit. And technically, it wasn't Tactical Smoke. It was Tactical Fat Man. How many do you think it takes to rot him? He's almost there, right? Probably. Okay, there's the rot. Now we're looking for the bleed proc. Okay, Jory has figured out the trick, which is walk slightly to the side at a slow pace. Fuck you, Jory. God damn it. What? I jumped like that, like I always do. What do you mean? Jory, stop it. That attack is the most fucking weird timing. You can't get through this, can you? Ha ha! Okay, well, he didn't even try to reach us, so. Nope, 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 nope. Nice, there's a bleed. Okay, hey, can we not do the double presses when I'm not doing the double press? God damn it. Dude, I'm in a healing cycle. This is the worst. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this fight. I hate this fight with every fiber of my goddamn being. I'd fight PCR at 2000% again before I did this, if I had a choice. Oh, I'm glad we didn't go to Jory. If we did Jory on that speed up run, I would have cried, I think. I think I straight up would have just cried. He's no longer rotted, which is annoying. Why? Why can't you just leave me alone? One more. Hey, Jory, fuck you. Wonderful. All right, great. How's it going, Days? How you doing? The ball shit is strong with this one. Yes, indeed. It's okay, Fatal. I'm sorry you missed it, but it will be up on the VOD channel. So if you want to check it out, definitely take a look. It'll be good. Yeah, I noticed that actually. How's it going, Ray? I noticed that that Rancor shot is literally just Barrage, but better. It uses one more FP, but like, who cares? Yeah, it's Barrage with tracking for 1 extra FP, which is, I guess, technically a 50% FP increase. So it is quite a technically significant sum, but it goes from 2 to 3. Like, thought I heard my kid. I do not. How's it going, Stars? Yeah, 3 FP is nothing still. Exactly. Exactly. I actually am gonna go grab the things over there too. Spear only run. What ones have you used so far? Do we have a favorite yet? Okay, let's just do like this. We'll get both these up to like 60, I think. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're gonna finish this run today really quick, and then once this run is done, we're gonna do the run that Tiny Ant Girl requested, which is the Serpent's Flail, which will be a really fun one because that's got some cool shenanigans shit you can do with it, which I'm excited for. Yeah, like look at that. It's literally just Barrage, but better. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, what's the point in using Barrage anymore? How's it going, JT? Welcome in. Haha. Haha. Can you bleed? That was the bleed. All right, let's go for the rot now. Although you'll probably die before I get the rot off, but worth a shot. It's all the way in the DLC, but who plays legit anymore? No, 100%. And like the other thing too is like, it is all the way in the DLC, but the DLC is locked behind 2 bosses. Right? So it's not like you have to kill 90% of the game to get the item. You just have to kill Radahn and Mohg. And that's it. And then you've made it to the DLC and you can get whatever you want there. So even if let's pretend I didn't cheat items in. Let's say I was doing these runs and I had to kill a boss to get it in the DLC, or I had to just get to the DLC to get it, you know? It's really not terrible ultimately. Ooh, the Clayman's Harpoon. Nice. Nice. Good choice. Throw on Ice Spear on that if you haven't. Real good. Any room fire places after killing Grail? It depends how late into the game you are. If you are able to get to where Moog is, which is the Mohgwyn Palace. If you can get there, that place, there is a bunch of Albinaurics you can kill, which you can get a lot of runes from. If you can't get there yet, I know there's some other places that people recommend. Oh, you killed the White Mask guy already? Okay, well, you won't be able to get there in that case until much later in the game. I don't know where the other places are. I know there's other places. I don't rune farm, so I don't have the knowledge of rune farm spots. Well, I know that on my first playthrough, there's a bunch of trolls near the Stormhill Shack, which is here. There's like a bunch of trolls over in this area. That was my spot for killing them. They give like 1,000 a piece. But beyond my first playthrough, I didn't really, I didn't really do any rune farming. So I would Google. That'd be your best bet. Also, what is with these bots today? Go away. Do I think Great Spears count for a spear run? I think that depends on you. I, like myself, I did a colossal weapon run, and I did not include colossal swords because I think those are a different category. I also, when I do a spear run, I'm not going to include great spears because I think it's a different category, and I want to have the two different runs so I can experience all the weapons, because there's a good chunk of weapons on every single one. Mind you, for the bows, like we're doing right now, I'm including everything because ultimately some of the bow categories are bad. Looking at you, hand ballistas and great bows and crossbows. Some are definitely bad. And I think including all of them together makes sense. But I could also see the argument to not do it. Different wet type, they also have different movesets. I agree, yeah. Oh my god, these fucking bots. What is happening now? God. Oh, hi, Kristen. How's it going? How are you today? In Lenny's Rise and Dragon Ball, there's a big bowl you can cheese. Oh, 2,000 rupees each game. Okay, there you go. There you go. Thanks, Ray. Use them in different. Yeah, that's what I would do. And there's like enough of them as well that I think you'll have some fun with it and it'll be interesting to do so. Whereas, for example, the hand ballistas, there's only 3 of them in the game. And they're all terrible, which is why I included them on this run, because I know I wasn't going to do a run with only them. And I know that I didn't want to do a run with only crossbows. And I know I didn't want to do a run with only the great bows. So I included all these different things in this run because I think it makes sense. But this is the only one that I do that with. Every other run will be all the items individually spaced out. I am very self-conscious. Yes. Yeah. The energy I bring, I'm very worried about, very concerned. Rat. Happy Monday to you as well. I hope that you are excited for payroll, because I bet it's a payroll Monday. If it's not a payroll Monday today, then I can figure out when your payroll Monday is based on my my mortgage payments. I think we'll use the bone bow on Midra for fun. Which is my favorite great spear? I actually don't know the great spears that well, to be honest. Every Monday is a payroll Monday. Oh boy. Well, at least it's consistent, right? That guy tried to snipe me. Can you believe that, man? Can you believe that guy? That was rude. Hang on, I'll look up a list of great spears in a second when I get to the grace, because I actually don't know them. I honestly think Serpent Hunter is the only one I can think of off the top of my head, which is concerning because I know there's a lot more, and I've used all of them before. Vike Spear might be. That's what I was thinking about. I think that one might be a great spear.
Come no closer.
Like a great axe versus a regular axe, I can tell the difference, but Great Spear's Elden Ring. Oh, Spear of the Impaler is one. Lance is one. Ooh, Siluria's Tree is one. I like Siluria's Tree. Big fan of Siluria's Tree. That one's good. Mogwin's is a classic as well. Mogwin's is a good spear. Good, great spear. How many runs have I done? Oh my God. At this point, probably over 300, if not more. The skill is so strong on the tree. It's so good. It's so good. Come on, sir. Hurry up. Move your butt. What? Yeah, about at least 300 at this point, I would say. If I was a betting person, I haven't been counting. I stopped counting after like 4. How's it going, Kaza? Bow run is going good. We have killed Jory in 2 tries, which is great because fuck Jory. Now we're on our way to Midra, and then we got to do some stuff for Melania real quick. And then after we do Melania stuff, then we're on our way to, we're not going to do Melania yet. Melania will be last, of course, but we'll be headed over to, I think, Letta and Friends, followed by Godfrey, Radabis, PCR, Melania. Like the usual ending that I do. That was me yesterday when I was doing GTA. Never got bored of it? Nah, I love this game. And every single time I've played it, it's been a different rule set as well. So it's been very fun to do all of them. What bow am I currently using? Currently, I'm using Bone Bow. But I'm swapping between the different bows on different bosses based on what I feel like. When you find a game you really like, it's hard to get bored. Especially with something like Elden Ring, where it is nigh infinite ability to create runs and use your imagination to do new things and come up with silly ideas. And when you enjoy it, it's hard to get bored of it. I did not, Ray. I did not. I got to like the G's, and I haven't gone back to it because at some point in the G's, I'm gonna have to do Great Bow. And then eventually, shortly after that, I'll have to do Hand Ballista. And I've been very unmotivated to do PCR with those weapons because I did it with one Great Bow already and it was miserable. And I'm very concerned that I'm not because I already am not enjoying the PCR with every single weapon. I already don't like PCR with every weapon and nearly as much as Melania. And then having to do the worst weapons on him sounds miserable. Melania was really fun because Melania acted different based off of the weapon. PCR is the same fight, but I'm just doing less damage or slower with each weapon, and it never feels different. So, you know, I've done some bows on PCR. So PCR, I don't think will be that bad. I've done some bows, and I don't have to have like a specific bow. I can use whatever bow I want. So it should be okay. What's the best build for Bloodhound Fang sword? Honestly, whatever you want. It's just a good weapon all around. You can build into the charge attacks. You can build into the Ash of War. You can get greases thrown on it. You can use incants to buff it. The world's your oyster with that weapon. It's just a really strong one, so do whatever the heck you feel like. All right, Midra. Let's do this thing, baby. I should not rot you. I should try and bleed you first. Okay, this is bullying. That was bullying an old man, is what that was. All right. So hilariously, I'm too close for rank or shot to work well. Okay, I gotta go. Hang on one sec. Hello. How's it going? I'm back. My kiddo's awake. And he can't walk around right now, so I had to go help him out. How's it going, Dirk? How you doing? Oh. How's it going, Jaden? Not at the moment. So I normally have a redeem. I don't have it right now because I have too many requests. But normally there's a redeem. There will be the return of that redeem once I've got the requests down to below 10. Currently it's sitting at 21, so we got a bit to go. There's too many things to do with this game. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Okay, great. I don't know why it fired another one there. I stopped pushing the button. This game's ridiculous sometimes. Completely ridiculous. I'm glad that this is consistent at the beginning every single time. Ow. See, like, it keeps missing, and I don't know why.
Hiya, Pachut.
I will take my drink here. Ow, god damn it. Okay, rotted? Not rotted. Rotted. What is his rot resistance? The man is literally just sticky, fleshy bones. I don't know how to describe this guy. There's no way his rot resistance is this high. I refuse to believe this. There we go. Okay, there's the rot. Now we can go for the bleed, which of course is not working. Why would it work? That'd be insane if it did, wouldn't it? Okay. We drink again. We fire, we fire, we fire. It should be a fairly low bleed resist, so I'm hoping that we get a bleed sooner. No. Everything's fine. Get bled. Excellent. Good. Whoa. Okay, this fight, honestly, kind of fun with a bow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying this a lot. I like this fight normally, but the fact that the fight is requiring me to see all of his moves and it's not just me pub stomping him with poise damage is very entertaining, and I'm digging this a lot. Although that was kind of fucked up, I won't lie. No, that was incredibly fucked up. I definitely pushed the roll button. Fuck you. He's very resistant to rot and poison. Really? 726. I know bleed is weak. I didn't realize the rot was that high. How's it going, MFT? How you doing? And hello, Bib. How you doing? Yes, there should have been. I agree, Tomcat. The fact that there wasn't, it was incredibly disappointing. I don't know why they did that. They're just straight up should have been. This is very satisfying, though. I do enjoy this bullying that happens in this phase. It's really good. I really like it. What? I didn't jump that time? Everything's gone off the rails. Everything's gotten terrible. Okay, apparently I stood up. Did you know you stood up when you fired an arrow? It makes sense, but I am annoyed by it. I get it. But I could go get frost arrows. I haven't gotten frost arrows this entire time. I could go get some. I'm not uber concerned about it, though. Imagine if Midra the boss was as bullyable as his phase 1 was. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I could also get Ghost Flame Arrows, yeah. Ghost Flame Arrows would definitely be an option. Like, we might want them for Malenia. Bam! Oh, I'm getting it here. Hiya! Whoop! Whoop! Shit, I missed. Oh, this is a good one. We love this. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. You mother, how dare you? You garbage. I love you. I can't lie. I can't even finish that. I love this boss. Even if he's being rude sometimes, I do love this boss. His hitbox is fucking weird though, isn't it? Okay, there's the rot. Love to see that. Okay. I deserve that. I did deserve that one. Yes, Midra is a much better fight than PCR. I agree. PCR is fine. Like, it's not my least favorite boss they ever made because things like Bed of Chaos obviously exist. But as far as their bosses that they've designed go, it's just way too much all the time. And it's not nearly as fun as something arguably more fair, like Midra. Or like Nameless King. Although I would call Nameless King easy at this point. But like they all feel fun. Oh, that works out. Whereas PCR just feels like it is overstimulation to the max 24/7 when you're in the fight. Shouldn't have gone for that. That was silly of me. We should get another bleed before the end of this, I imagine. Yes, yes, we will. Nope, nope. Nope. Well, I get one more bleed. Poll says possibly. Well, that was weird. I didn't take any damage during that attack, but I got madness. That doesn't do damage? What? Why does that not do damage? What's that about? Oh, I thought he was doing a different move. I'm a fool. That's on me. That's my bad. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Goodbye, Midra. Always a pleasure, my friend. See you next time. Yes, yes, I absolutely agree with that assessment. It's just not an entertaining fight after a long time. I honestly think if PCR's phase 1 was the entire fight, and then his phase 2 was just phase 1 with maybe like a cup, like you can hit the guy on the back or whatever. If it was more similar to the Twin Princes from DS3, then I would like it better. But it's just so overstimulating in phase 2. You are constantly doing stuff the entire time, and it's like, come on. What do we do? What do we do here? Let's do... let's do Osboss longbow. Also, I need to craft more bot arrows. One moment, hang on. Allow me. Let's go ahead and craft some more and crafted. Ugh. I think I might do a great bow on Elden Beast, but not on Radagon, because there's no way that's going to work, because he'll just parry all the attacks. It's also why Godfrey feels like such a good fight, because Godfrey is like a lot happening, especially your first time you play it, but it feels fair. And it doesn't feel overwhelming because there is downtime between his attacks where you have a little bit of like him walking towards you and stuff, which you just don't get in PCR's Phase DOS. It's just not a thing that happens. Ooh, you know, actually, I'm gonna do storm arrows on this boss because I can't bleed his first guys anyways. So storm arrows are a better idea than rot. Yeah. These. Oh, I should have used sleep arrows on Jory. I forgot I could do that. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. That's on me. That's my bad. Godfrey's fair. Even Hoarah is very fair. Yeah, phase 2, it makes sense. It's a lot. It's fast. Even Malekith. Malekith is a hard boss that most people struggle with on their first playthrough. Not everyone, obviously. Everyone's different. But most people, I think is a fair assessment, struggle on Malekith. But now Malekith, when I fight him, feels like he's moving in slow motion. And I understand what he's doing. It's very flashy, but it's not fast. Whereas PCR is very flashy and fast, and you have very little openings, and it's so not fun. All this to say, I don't know if I'm going to go back to PCR with every single weapon. I might do Godfrey with every weapon or Radabeast with every weapon, because those I think will be better. And those are at least very interesting. We're going to do Malenia with every weapon when Tarnish Edition comes out, and I'm actually going to record it for a YouTube video this time. Plus, I just like fighting Malenia, if I'm being honest. It's very fun. You think this is gonna one-shot his summons? Nope. But a 2-shot. You take a 2-shot. 1280 on him because I missed. Okay. Fan shot is cool. Here's the problem. Fan shot is slow. Also, fan shot uses like fucking 10 arrows to do 1200 damage. That's crazy to me. Good for status buildup. I don't think it's very good for actual arrow consumption versus the damage. What? I was close enough to that? I don't think I was. Fine, fuck you. Whoop. Running away. Another bleed? Nope. Now's the bleed. Yeah. How much does the storm arrow do out of curiosity anyways? 373 versus a non-storm arrow for 270. So I'm basically getting an extra 100 damage, but I lose out on statuses by doing the storm arrows. I mean, that's cool. But I don't feel like the trade-off is necessarily as good. It probably would be good with Rain of Arrows, though. I bet with Rain of Arrows it'd be better. I think Fan Shot is just not, it's not the one for this. But Rain of Arrows with that, I think that's our secret. We'll try that on. I could try that on Radabeast. Do that phase 1 and do Egon's Great Bow phase 2. What the fuck? How dare you? I didn't say that. I said I like fighting Melania. There's a difference. God damn it. I swear to God. Because the big difference between, this is why I think Fan Shot is not a good Ashe. Because it fires 8 arrows at once. And it did like 1,200 damage, right? Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna test it on the ogre in a second. The troll? Troll? I think it's the troll. We'll test it on the troll in a second. I'm gonna go fiddle with that. Because I think it's interesting that Rain of Arrows from a mileage amount per arrow is just way better than everything else. Like, if you're gonna give me a limit of 99 shots per arrow type, right? I'm gonna want to use those as efficiently as possible. Barrage, every single shot fires an arrow. Fan Shot, every single shot, or every single fan shot fires 8 arrows. What are the other ones? Mighty Shot, every single one fires a single arrow. Which does damage, sure, but I could instead do Rain of Arrows, which fires 1 shot and does like 10 hits from 1 shot. Like, it just winds up being such a better deal and an investment for my time and effort in the fight. You know?
Please, no.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 shot, and if he gets hit, I kill him. If he doesn't, I don't. All right, he wins.
No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please.
How'd you miss the jar? I don't know.
Wait, well,
I have no idea.
the curse, I beg you. You must keep.
Okay. Oh yeah, troll. Well, I guess I'll go to we'll go to Ordina and then I'll do troll after. It'll work. Hoist the secret medallion. I think the thing that's going to make Serpent's Flail, which is going to be the next run, the viewer request run, I think what's going to make that really fun is the fact that it does weird jump attacks. And by weird, I mean like actually really strong, but the jump attacks are really sick. So it's really cool. Oh, I love it. How's it going, Zook? Yes, I don't know if 2 is the right number, but there is a limit on how many can hit. So even though it fires 8, it only hits like a small amount of them. So it was what, 400 per hit there? 17, so like 3 of them hit? Which again, goes in to the fact that it's just not worth doing. Like, I don't think it's good. If I'm limited on my investment of my arrows, and I only have so many I can carry with me into a fight, I want to use those as efficiently as possible, and doing fan shot, which fires 8, only to then get 3, 4, whatever it is to hit the boss. I'm losing half the arrows to fire some quickly. It's not worth it. We should be able to carry more than 99. I agree. You'd be lying if you said you like that helmet. What's wrong with my helmet? How dare you? Actually, Jaden, that is one of the ones on the list I haven't done yet. So that will happen. Yeah, I agree. I think Osbox bow is very cool looking and in concept is a neat idea, but I do think it falters and fails, not only because the dex requirement is so high, but also fan shot is underpowered and it should hit with every single arrow. Big head mode from 007. Yeah, it's fair. How's it going, Maria? Hello. How are you today? Only gets a D. Yeah, like honestly, if they wanted fan shot to not be super strong, fine. But it should have been the only bow that should have scaled on an S. Frankly, it should have scaled on an S. I don't have it at a +10. It doesn't get better than this. It should have scaled at an S. If you're gonna make something have an incredibly high dex requirement, it should always scale with that incredibly high, not even dex, but whatever the stat requirement is, it should always scale with that at an S. Yeah, 43 dex for a D. Owning every article of clothing in the game, that is a good goal. That is a good goal. Scale on at, no, S. Scale on ass is only for ground slam. Okay, we're going over to the cell. We're gonna try out how much damage fan shot gets in. Yeah, or don't spend 8 arrows. It could spend 1 arrow to create 8, and that would be good too. I'd be happy with that. This is my very scientific test. 1544, okay? All right. And then I need to change the Rain of Arrows, Ash of War over to you. Okay. 1544, right? And that cost me 8 arrows. All right. And then this is Rain of Arrows. 1458 for a single arrow investment. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they did it. It really annoys me. It could have been so much better. So much better. So much better. It does, yes. So the lion helmet alongside the other version, the smaller one you can get from the other guys, and also this all boosts the damage of storms, and that includes storm wing bow and arrows as well. Missing, oh god, pug is missing. Well, everyone, if you see a pug, let me know. Oh, morning. Hi, pug. How's it going? Bought out 2 shopping centers so far. Nice. Well done. Well done. You want a Lego that's too big? It is very large. Just for bully big bosses. But I don't even know if it is, because like if I take fan shot, which can only hit about half the arrows in the fan shot, why would I want fan shot when instead I could have when instead of fan shot I could have Rain of Arrows, which can hit more than 4 hits on a boss. Right? I don't know. Black bow, bone bow, serpent bow. Nah, I don't think serpent bow is one you need. I think serpent bow is fine. I don't think it's as good. If I was picking my ideal set of bows, I would take bone bow because of rancor shot. I would take long bow potentially, or another smithing stone bow. I don't know other smithing stone bows. I only have somber ones, but I would take another smithing stone bow, like longbow, which I could then put Ash of War Rain of Arrows on, because that's better than barrage, and rancor shot is better than barrage, so we already have rancor shot. Serpent Bow only has Mighty Shot, so that's pointless. Even though it boosts poison, I can just poison it with the other poison arrows. I don't need poison over here. And then I would take Egon's Great Bow, not only for the anti-dragon damage, but also because it does boost the dragon Egon's harpoons or whatever. And I would do that with Egon's Serpent Hunt, Great Hunt. What the fuck is it called? Whatever that is. Great Hunt? Egon's Great Hunt. I think that's what it's called. Those would be the three. Those would be the three I would take. Pulley Bow for the strength. Valid. Valid. Had Barrage instead of Mighty Shot. I agree. I agree. I think Mighty Shot is a badass of war on it, and it brings it down several notches for me. Oh, Zook, you got to try any of the Great Bows on any big boss. Any big boss. Doesn't matter what. Pick your favorite. Whatever you want. Vortisax, Placidusax, Elden Beast, maybe Bale. I don't know. Maybe Bale. Possibly. Probably not Rykard because of the lava being a pain in the ass. But whatever big boss you want, bring it with you and just watch the damage. Oh! Yes, Radahn's Bow would be another good alternative. I agree. I think Radahn's Bow is a solid alternative to Egon's Great Bow. I like Egon's because it's a smithing stone one, so I have variety in my ash. So if I want Rain of Arrows, I can do Rain of Arrows. But if I want but if I wanted to have Egon's Great Hunt, I could do that too. So it's more variety, I find. For the jump shots. Why do you like Black Bow for the jump shots when the jump shots from Black Bow are the same as all the other bows, if I can ask? Bip, I swear to God, I don't know why you woke up and chose violence today, but what the fuck? From you, how dare you? Yes, longbow range with short bow moveset. Fair, but if I wanted the range, I would take a great bow because the great bow has better range and does more damage. And staggers them more as well. So if we're talking purely from a range perspective, I would not take a black bow or longbow in general. I would go the great bow option. No, totally valid. But we're talking, if we're saying range, you're not going to be using a jump shot into a ground shot into a roll shot at range. You're going to be doing this from range, right? Right? You're going to be doing that. Can I hit these guys? No, not even close. You're going to be doing that. And for this, you'd want a great bow because it's going to go further and it's going to do more damage, right? Mixel, what, don't encourage Bip. How dare you both? And Bone Bow having Rancor shot is just better than Black Bow across the board. Its damage is very comparable. It is less range, but if you're using it in combat, you get the same moveset between the two. Barrage is not as good as Rancor shot, even though it costs 1 more FP. It is actually going to track to them, and it fires just as fast. So again, like what you like at the end of the day, but I after having used all of these, I have opinions now, which I did not have before. You Serpent Bow and Mighty Shot. I would try Great Bow. I think you'd be surprised at a Great Bow for a range perspective. I think you might be shocked. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Hold, please. Egon's Great Bow. Egon Harpoon. I'm bad at aiming, so this might take me a second. See, look how far that goes. Bam! Dead. See? I don't know why that did less damage. I guess I didn't get a headshot that time. That was crazy. Okay. Okay, well. Listen, you get the idea, all right? And I don't even have Egon's Great Hunt. Hang on. Let me put the Egon Hunt on. Wait. Egon's Drake Hunt. That's what it's called. Ready? Watch this. Look at this damage. It was 1100 before. Check this out. Okay, apparently the Egon's Drake Hunt didn't work. Hang on. There we go. 2,000! See what I mean? Don't sleep on great bows. They're not particularly amazing all the time. Although on Renala, they're incredible because they bully her and it's very, very funny. It's very funny. So if you can, bring them on her. It's really good. Is red as bow and arrow, a bow and needs no arrows? No, it is a magic spell that does not count as a bow. You might summon a bow. It is a summoned bow, but it is not a bow itself. Hello, goodbye. On the sniper worms. Yeah, that's fair. And she's using the dragon burrow. Oh, you actually use a bow for that. I use kukris for that. All I'm saying, get a great bow, specifically Egon's if you can, or Radahn's, both work. Get one of those, go to a big boss, and use Rain of Arrows or Radahn's Ruin, and watch the boss's health bar melt. It's very satisfying and very funny. That's all I'm saying. I think you'll like it. Am I gonna do storm arrows on Loretta? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Maybe we'll do one bleed proc and then storm arrows? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. That is a second golden-eyed being in this area. Weird. Wait, I can snipe the snail today. Fantastic. All right, great. Now I don't have to deal with this one, which is always the problem one. I really got to learn how to do that bow cancel jump tech. You know, I think we'll just quit out. It's fine. There we go. Twitter, and proud of it. Okay, so we do one bleed proc is what I said. Which will happen eventually, probably. I like you use it's not a real bow, but you do use a bow. I like your style, ma'am. That was annoying. I feel like Loretta has surprisingly high lead resist. Or at least higher than I think she would. I got a stake! What the fuck? That's cheating. You're firing more than one magical arrow. How dare you? Oh my god. I hate the input delay. It's just fan shot. Good point. You're so right. It's valid. How's it going, Specs? Good morning. How are you today? $49.50. Fantastic. Excellent. How's it going, Ant? We're doing your run today. After this one, which is almost done, I have like one more running section and then 4 bosses, and that's it. Well, 2 running sessions. I guess this is a running section too. I'm glad as well. It's good timing. I definitely planned around your schedule. I definitely knew your schedule and definitely planned around it 100%. Do we do Great Bow on Loretta and Friends? Loretta and Friends. Letta and Friends? I just killed Loretta. Letta and Friends? Maybe? Okay, you're being rude. Would it work though? It does sound like it does. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to help, knowing exactly that was the schedule and what was going to happen. You're very welcome. Planned, calculated. No one can prove otherwise. I'm between using Rancor Shot or using the Great Bow. I think the Great Bow won't work because they'll dodge it. But when I summon Allspock, then when he arrives, it would work. I'm on the fence. I don't know which is better. I mean, I could do one until Allspock arrives and then swap to the other. You know what? I think that's the plan. I think that's the strat. So in that case, let me do, hang on. Let me throw that there. I need to put Rain of Arrows on this still. We'll go ahead and throw this here. We'll go ahead and put this there. We shall put, where are you? We shall put this there. Ooh, I can snipe here. Hang on. I know there's beings around here. There's one. Oh, wrong button. This button. Ow. I somehow missed. Okay, well, the damage of that was kind of ass. Hang on, let me try this one. See, like, it's slow, but it's good damage from the Great Bows. I'm telling you, Great Bows, don't sleep on them. They're not good in most bosses, but they're pretty strong otherwise. There is, in fact, a reason. Yes, the head that we were using does extra damage with storms, or increases the damage of storms. So, because we were using Storm Bone Wing arrows, Storm whatever they are, Storm arrows, it boosted the damage of the Storm arrows. Same with the talisman that we had too. Excellent. Onwards. How's it going, Shimo? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Wait, how are you? How many of you are there? Do they just keep coming back? What's happening? Are you using friends as weapons? Always. Always, every time. Now, bows and friends is bows, but also short bows and great bows and hand ballistas and crossbows, because otherwise they'll all be on separate runs, and the runs are basically going to be exactly the same as this. So this gave variety for all the ranged weapons together, essentially. Oh, hey, while I'm running, did you know that you can opt in if you want to be part of the timeout roulette? You can. If you do opt in, there's a chance you'll be timed out on the timeout roulette. You don't have to. You can also opt out if you want to. But if you want to, you certainly can. Also, in addition to that, unrelated, but a stream update as well, I have already added all the Christmas emotes, so you should see a couple a couple returning Christmas emotes added in to the rotation as well. Nope, once you opt in, you are opted in until you opt out. You only have to opt in once, and that is it. God, if you had to do it every single time, that would have been miserable, wouldn't it? Why does it look like that emote is singing the song? Weird. Tuleta and friends. This is going to suck. Oh, hey, my sub for Kristen were just renewed. You're welcome, Kristen. Burn the ceiling tree. Do it. Make it gone. Great.
I like your spirit.
Thanks, Pug. My Christmas spirit?
A message from the Government of Canada.
Correct. It's so, the damage is so good. I understand that it's a great bow and it's incredibly slow, but you cannot deny the damage is surprisingly good. What did I get? I got a thing. No way. Did I get? I got a sword. You forgot about the Government of Canada one? God, this band is so good. I love me some like D&D bard music, and this band, nails it. It's so good. You always get that sword, do you? I thought the sword was a rare drop. Maybe you always do. I don't know. I have Shimo. I was looking into it, and it is apparently, unfortunately, pay to win. Or should I say it is pay to progress. They also have, I don't entirely know how true this is. But apparently there is and I'm not kidding with this number, there is a $40,000 cosmetic you can get in that game. Once again, $40,000 cosmetic. If you don't want to do any farming for it. So like, people can do what they want. I was looking into it. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I think it looks cool. I just don't think I'm gonna wind up playing it because I feel like it's just like, I don't know. It's oh, hang on. I feel like it's too pay to win and like progress and stuff, and maybe I'll give it a shot and try it out, but Oh, come on. Yo, I gotta start bringing arrows with me more often. This is so easy. Okay, great. This is so much easier than when I usually run through here. This is awesome. Perfect. Okay, now let's hit you. Y'all remember 2017? Good year. I think it was a good year. I actually don't remember what happened in 2017. Don't quote me on that. It might be a bad year. I don't know. Oh, come on. Can you stop moving? Okay, fuck you. There we go. Aiming is hard, man. So I don't play first-person shooters. Geez, the Lion Man over by the entry. There's a cheese for the Lion Man? I should learn that cheese. That guy kills me a lot. Put on legendary. It's tutorial boss curb stomps you. Instantly thought I would love this fight. Probably. I'm gonna let more reviews come out for that game and see if it's worth it. I might try it out and see it, but I'm not, based on what I've seen, I'm not super sold on it as a thing that I want to play. I think it's also telling that every Souls streamer that I follow played that game as a sponsorship, and then I haven't seen any of them play it again beyond the sponsorship. So it might not be telling. That might not mean anything, but the game is Where the Winds Meet. It's a free-to-play Souls-like that has a battle pass and cosmetics, and it is not pay to win, but it's pay to progress, so you can purchase money to like skip over a lot of shit in the game. So it's kind of pay to win in a way, if you view that as pay to win, which I kind of do. I think that's kind of pay to win a little bit. Because it just means that anyone that wants to purchase the ability to speed through it is going to be able to do so. And I don't know. You need walking shoes. Oh. All your Gotch friends are enjoying it. See, I think that when you have a game that is a genre specific, and maybe this is the wrong view to have, but this is my view. I think if you have a game that is genre specific, if the people that play that genre don't play the game, that is more telling than people that play the game and enjoy it. Because there's a difference between like, I enjoy the game for what it is, and you don't play that genre the most. But it'd be like, I don't know, it'd be like me coming and playing a sports game and none of the sports people play it. I don't know, maybe it's the wrong thing to have, but. Come from Black Desert Online. See, I don't mind a grind. I've played a bunch of grindy games in the past. I used to play World of Warcraft religiously and Final Fantasy XIV religiously as well, you know? But I don't know if I want that in a Souls-like, especially being able to buy skill points for my stats and stuff as well. How's it going, Cheese? How you doing? If it's just saving time for casual players, if it impacts other people's play experiences, no bueno. Yeah, and I don't know entirely. No, again, I've only seen snippets and little bits and pieces, so I don't know enough info, which is why I'm not presenting it as fact of what I know. This is just what I've heard. The most of the boss of the game. And yes, he did Pug. If you wait until he gets to the edge and walk out in the exact spot that I did, he will try and stomp to do the frost thing and fall off the ledge. And he either dies or he lands on the thing below. But either way, he's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it. It's great. Okay. Letta and Friends. And this is a good fight song. But we have our dear friend. You know him. You love him. That's right. It's Osbach time. Let's do it. So we're going to start with Rancor shots on Dane. Okay? We're gonna start with Rancor shots on Dane. Then once Letta comes out, I didn't put Rain of Arrows on, and maybe I'll swap to that, but we'll do Egon's Great Hunt once Letta comes out and they're distracted by Osbach. See, this is the problem, is that even with Rancor shot tracking them, it still doesn't hit them always because they dodge. It's like it hits more than some stuff, but it's not as consistent as you would hope it would be. Or at least I would, with the idea that it tracks them. Okay, there's Letta. That's good for me. Oh, I was hoping that would interrupt them. I guess it makes sense I didn't. It's only a short bow.
For speaking to you as a compatriot.
Okay, we're aiming in the completely wrong direction. I love that for me. That's fantastic. So good. There's Osbach. Okay, we're swapping over to this. Osbach will distract them.
I stand with blade aloft, blood afire.
Never mind. There we go. Oh my God, Letta's still on me.
It appears that our interests have aligned.
Oh, go. This is the whole plan is falling apart. Osbach is not being a very good tank right now. I guess he's more of a DPS, but still, he's supposed to tank for me. Buddy. Osbach, friend, come on, dude. What are we doing? Well, I hit Dane, even though I was aiming for Letta. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Okay. The Great Bow was a bad idea. I will admit it, the Great Bow was a bad plan. Okay, guys. Can you stop dodging for like 2 fucking seconds? I fucking hate this. Maybe Rain of Arrows would have been good? I can't tell. Why are they both on me still? What is this bullshit? Leave me alone. Fight him. Thank you. How did we hit? Okay. Are we kidding? How did I hit him? I'm directly behind him and he somehow gets the dodge? Are you kidding? I'm dead. That was bullshit. What the fuck? Ow. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. Focus on him. Focus on him. Okay, well. Damn it. So the Great Bow plan didn't work like I hoped it would. I like the combat. I've also, well, the thing is, I've also heard the combat is, okay, I have 2 things I'll say about it. One, I've heard the combat is there's a lot of systems piled on each other, which can be good if it's done well, but I worry if you just pile on system after system after system after system that you lose a lot of the simplicity of combat, which I love. That's one thing. Second, I don't like gacha games. I think gacha games are predatory and bad. And I do not like the idea of gacha games, especially now that I have a kid where I see a lot of the gacha game shit that goes into them. I don't like gacha games. I play Magic, and there are some gacha games that I have played that have been fun. Do not get me wrong. But as a general rule, I'm not a big gacha fan at all. Because the gacha stuff is entirely designed to be predatory and feed on FOMO, which is also why I don't have watch streaks on my channel, because watch streaks are entirely designed to feed on your FOMO. And I've already seen posts on Reddit of people being like, "Oh, I miss my watch streak, and it's my friend, and I really like my friend, and I don't want to miss my watch streak. And now these people who aren't really friends with my friend have a better watch streak than me. Is there any way I can recover?" And they're like stressing about it and really worried about it. And it's like, it is feeding on the part of your brain that is designed to make it so you don't want to miss out on things. And it's fucked up that companies do that. And I don't like it. And again, I play Magic and I buy Secret Lairs, so I feed into that on some levels. I'm not denying it and saying I don't. I do. But I limit the ones that I pick to do so with, because I really, really dislike the predatory aspect of it. You know? Has reached watch streak 1,000. Legitimately, if I had kept watch streaks on at this point, Shimo, because I've had them since beta, and I turned them off after I got somebody that got to like 100 or something. I had 2 people that got to 100 and they felt like they had to be there and they were going to miss them. And I turned them off because I did not want people to miss them. Because here's the thing, the watch streak, if you turn it off, you still get the points. The only difference is that you don't get the watch streak tracked in Twitch's system, but you still get the points for the watch streak happening. The points are just the thing that happen for showing up to X amount of streams. So those don't change. Let me watch my huge bow. Pug, if I could beat people down with a bow in a heartbeat, I would. Enchanted shot for tracking. Cheese, I don't think it would work. I've tried. So here's the thing with Rancor shot. Rancor shot specifically chase down foes like Enchanted shot does. So it's the exact same thing, but because they dodge, it doesn't work, you know? Added weird text and chat capture. Did it? Oh, it did. Oh, that's weird. Okay then. Okay, I'm gonna try, you know what? We're gonna try this one more time. But well, am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna bring this one and we'll try Rain of Arrows and see how that does. And see if that's good. Okay? Actually, I wonder, hang on. I wonder. And for anyone that is playing that game, I hope it's fun. I don't know if I want to because of things I've heard about it so far. I'm gonna wait for more reviews and see things and decide then, I think, is my plan. Thank you for the lurk, Shimo. Appreciate it.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder and Dry.
So what I'm hoping is that the Rancor shot with the Stormbone arrows are going to be fast enough they can't dodge them. That is working better. We interrupted Golden Vow. Very nice. That's always good. This is working better. stupid fucking range. Ha! It only hit him though, so the golden vow only affected one of them. That's nice.
Blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo.
I can't find
Listen, I know that people love Rancor Shot. I get it. That's fine. I don't know if you're right, but I understand that people love it. It just does not do what you hope it would when it comes to people that can dodge them. The idea, when I hear something can track somebody, I think it should be able to hit them when they're dodging. Would that be broken in PvP? I don't give a shit. I don't PvP. Unless it's a PvP NPC fight, in which case I do. Whoa! Fuck. Haha! Okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Maria, we're not doing it again. You can disagree with me, that's fine. I'm still going to say what I say. If you don't like it, that's okay. Because we fundamentally disagree on what counts for it. Osbach, let's go again.
Don't you dare.
I don't know what would be best in this, to be honest. There's like the idea of a great bow knocking them on their ass, good. The idea of Rancor Shot, good. The idea of Rain of Arrows, haven't tried it yet, but the idea, good. Functionally though, actually here, we can try Rain of Arrows real quick. Hang on, hang on. Don't touch me. Here, Rain of Arrows, how does this do? Okay. Not good when they're not distracted, but maybe when they're distracted. Now, see, that's just not good. That's just not good. I don't like that. You're getting absolutely wrecked. I think if you're not like super good at Elden Ring, like if you're not someone who plays it a lot, I definitely think that Night Rain is more fun with other people. I think it's fun solo too. But I think that unless you play the game a lot, you're gonna have a harder time getting into it. Damn it. Thank you for the lurk, Saki. Appreciate it. And how's it going? Like, I play a lot of that game in solos, and I can consistently win in that game, you know? Try Bliss's. Bliss's don't work either. They input read them, unfortunately. And I only know this because I know Melania does. And I also tried it on, I think it was Hornstein I tried it on, and he was input reading it, unfortunately. I wish they didn't.
We'll never allow this.
Sluggish and too fast. I think it's just getting used to like the game. Also, I gotta keep in mind playing it like Elden Ring will make it more difficult because it is fundamentally a different gameplay loop. You got to play it like a roguelite where you drop in and you have like specific places you go to get yourself some upgrades. You have a path set where you know you need to go because you want to hit as many places as you can. Like there's a lot of things that will make the experience more enjoyable with it. When did Letta get here?
I am Ansbach, pure blood knights. I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire. For the
Okay, now we switch to blood arrows because I'm hoping that I can get a bleed proc is what I was gonna say, and then I promptly got fucked over.
it appears that our interests
What the fuck? Okay, leave me alone. 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 Osbach, listen, I know people love him. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's overrated. I love him too, I do. But compared to Nathan, he's so passive. He just hangs out and doesn't do anything. What are we doing? Friend.
After knowing the kind we make, what remains to
Okay, there's a bleed. We love that.
Lady Leda, your suspicions were dead on.
Ooh, bigga, bigga, bigga.
I could not bear the memories of Lord Moog and our pact of blood.
I would love an explanation for how exactly my Rancor shots missed when Leda wasn't rolling. Which is, again, why I think Rancor shot is overrated. I think it's better than Barrage. But I do think it's overrated. Because it just misses for no reason sometimes. Ow. Oh my god, stop it!
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul.
Okay, Dane is almost dead. And by almost dead, I mean he doesn't have a heal anymore, and he's below half. Which I guess counts.
The runaway spirit of war.
Whoop. Kind of wild that the storm arrows interrupt them, but the blood arrows don't. If I can kill one, then the other one will be distracted, and then I can win. Okay. This is getting more and more annoying the longer that it goes. Okay, there's Leda's heal. I just saw that happen. He's almost dead. One more shot. Just die. Thank you. Okay. Now for you. I'm just going to stand back here and Rancor shot. And let Osbach do the rest. Okay. Osbach is not doing anything. Osbach, buddy. Buddy, I need you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, play the distraction card. Nice. Good, good, good. Well, it's working. It doesn't feel like a good win, but it is working. Okay, great. Thank God. Finally done. Amazing. Fuck that fight. How's it going, cutie? How you doing? Rancor shot excels against dragons. Okay, here's the problem with that. Here's the issue with that. I'm sure it does. But if I had a choice on a dragon, I'm not picking Rancor shot because Rain of Arrows exists. And Rain of Arrows is just better because they're big and they take a lot of damage. So I'm sure it's good, but if I had to pick any of the options that I have on a dragon, I'm definitely taking Rain of Arrows for sure. For sure. Or specifically, I would even take the Great Bow I would take Egon's Great Bow, personally. Yeah, routing is definitely everything. I agree. Routing is 100% everything in Night Rain. It makes a huge difference on your ability to play well. Dawn's better than Osbach. I agree. I agreed. Nathan is so much better than Osbach in every possible way. Ooh, gaming PC this month. Let's go, cutie. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Toss it back to you. That would actually, honestly, I'll be real. If he did that, wouldn't be mad. That'd be so cool. I'm so down. Egon's Drake Hunt doesn't do anything specifically to dragons, but it does increase the damage of the Great Arrow by, I looked this up earlier. I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna say a number and I'll see if I'm right. 70%? 70? Egon's Drake Hunt. 75. I was close. I was close. 75% better. Which is really good. So Egon's Drake Hunt is very, very solid. But Rain of Arrows. All right, we're off to Godfrey. I don't know if I have a plan specifically for PCR. We'll probably do Holy Arrows and Rod Arrows, probably. With the Roar Talisman? I don't know if it works with the Roar Talisman, to be honest. It might. I haven't tested it. Feel free to test and let me know. I don't know if it works with the Roar Talisman. Let's do Black Bow. You're pretty sure it counts? I'm curious. I don't know. If it does, that's sick. That's really cool if it does. Gonna rot him. Basically, the remainder of the bosses that we can rot, we're gonna rot, except for Melania, who we're not gonna rot, but we're gonna do something funny with Melania. We're actually going to use a hand ballista on Melania. I know, but we are. It's true. According to Fextra, no. Okay. That would definitely require testing, I think. I think it's possible that it could. What do we want? I don't want this. I don't... I have no reason not to have that. Okay. Godfrey. Melody.
You know, it really doesn't feel like 6 months.
It doesn't, it's true.
Here's the 6 more.
Thank you for that 6 months. I super appreciate it. Thank you. Also, for anyone that missed it, we did the GTA 5 Chaos mod yesterday. We did a sightseeing tour around Los Santos. If you did miss that, it will be going up on YouTube on the VOD channel. Maybe not the main channel, but it will be on the VOD channel. So keep an eye out for that because it will be up there. And it was it's called the Chaos mod for a reason. It will make sense when you see it. Godfrey, let's do this thing. That hit me? Rude. To be honest, the rod arrows are probably stupid because, like, I'm not really going to be able to do... Like, I'm going to rod him in the first phase and then he'll be unrodded as soon as we get to phase 2, but he doesn't have a crazy rod resistance, I believe. How dare you? I am missing the stamina recovery. Oh, that was fucked up. I did the jump at the exact wrong moment and I got screwed. Okay, there's the rot. Okay, he actually has pretty low resistance in phase 2, eh? That makes sense. I never remember it because it doesn't usually come up. Because I usually just bully him and then he dies. God, I love that fight. So good. Okay. Radabeast. We're gonna use a bow and probably get parried like crazy. And then we're gonna use a great bow in phase 2. And the great bow is gonna be really fun because the great bow is gonna be Egon's great bow with rain of arrows using these bad boys. And it should be amazing. I'm hoping. He does take his shirt off. How's it going, Pragmatic? I'm doing great myself. How are you doing today? We'll do rot arrows. Actually, yeah, we'll do rot arrows. We'll do rot arrows into the storm arrows. That sounds good. And what do we use on him? Let's use Onspox. Just cuz. Why not? I said I was gonna use this on PCR. Actually, I am gonna use this on PCR. We'll use the bone bow on him. Okay. Okay, we should be good. Rain of arrows there. Yeah, Rancor shot there. Great. Best bow DPS wise. Ooh, best bow itself, like just a bow, is probably black bow. But I don't actually know the stats and the numbers on it. I'm going based off vibes right now. Who's ready to get parried? This is gonna be great. I'm gonna cry. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Rude. What? I was behind you. How did that hit me? Are we rotted? We're rotted finally, thank God. So fucking rude. That's so fucked up. I hate that he can do that. I understand why. I get it, but it's so fucked up that he can just parry your fucking projectiles. God damn it. It's so messed up, man. Okay. I gotta swap to the storm arrows after I get them rotted. Rude. Why? Okay, I went too far. I got too excited and I turned too much. Nope, nice try, nice try. I see what you're going for. Not happening. Okay, how did those go through him? Did you see that? What was that shenanigans? They went straight through his body. Oh, fuck you. I need you to rot. You're not rotting. It's very rude. Hey, he rotted, finally. Only took forever. I wasn't out of the menu! I thought it was! Annoying. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think I have the, do I have the right arrows on? I can't tell. I think I do. They look different when I'm firing them, which is weird. Okay. 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 How much more damage are these arrows, out of curiosity? Wow, they're like double A. 58 versus 28. That's pretty good. Oh, I can win to Ricky Martin. Let's do this thing. To be honest, I think I stick with the storm arrows because although the rod arrows will rot him, they're going to be stronger and do way more damage. Like it's over double or almost double. So theoretically, he dies faster, which would be good. If he dies faster, I get to be happier. That's how that works. True story. Oh, good, we missed. Fuck you. I'm alive! Let's go. Never mind. Well, today, Pragmatic, we're going to be doing a viewer requested run from Tiny Ant Queen, which is the Serpent's Flail. We'll be doing that next. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be doing a run that I have only just gotten working. I'm not going to say what it is, but people know what it is because I've talked about it before. But it's going to be a really fun one and very chaotic. And no, bow attacks are not considered, are not increased by Claw Talisman because the bow does not attack. The arrow does. Because that's how that works for some reason. I was in the middle of a roll. Fuck you. It's the same reason that two-handed sword talisman doesn't work, because the actual thing that does the damage is not the weapon. So although two-handed sword talisman does boost, if you are two-handing a weapon, you aren't two-handing the arrow when it hits the boss, and that's the part that does the damage, so it doesn't count. It's stupid, but that's why it works like that. It's incredibly dumb, though. Haha. I stuck arrows up his butt. Ow. Like he's in the film Wanted. Curve the bullets. I do actually curve the bullet too, because I can curve the arrows because they are tracking. So we are actually in Wanted. Okay. Ah. Brother, what are you talking about? I guess it was the one exploding from before. I guess fair. This fight's mean with arrows. Yeah, Serpent Flail should be a really good time because Serpent Flail has that very interesting mechanic with the empower, jump attack, slam on the ground, big explosion, fire everywhere. That thing. You know what's crazy is we're gonna get through Radagon here, and then Elden Beast is gonna be like lickety split done because he's gonna be very, very simple with the Great Bow. You know what? I'm gonna try something out of curiosity. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna try something. I'm pretty sure it won't work because I'm fairly certain he's going to parry it, but I'm down to try. Yep. I do like that Radagon is at the end of the, like, it's like they knew what they were doing with putting Radagon here, because Radagon not only deflects projectiles, which if you were a magic user, you were using projectiles, but he also is immune to bleed. And if you game through the game using bleed, which a lot of people did, you got here and you're like, oh, wait, I can't bleed this boss. I do like that they did that. I think that was funny. It's like they knew what the two things were going to be that people were going to use to be really strong in this game, and then they built a boss that was designed to not be weak to either of them. Man, Radagon looking like the hippo right now with all the arrows in him. Maybe I do want the rod arrows. I can't tell if the rod arrows were better or not. Every time I get a poise break with the arrows, I'm fucking amazed. That's incredible. How is that happening? That's ridiculous. Unlike all of those just missed. Did you see that? I fired 3 arrows and every single one of them missed. That was crazy. Bam! Bam! Well, that was rude. Yeah, I might want the rot next time. 36. We might have enough. It's hard to tell. What? How did that hit me? That was confusing. Boop. $31. Yeah, we should be fine. I hope at least.
Bapanada.
I would like to know how that missed. That was okay. That was rude. Radagon's also a very fun fight. I'm a big fan of this fight. There's definitely some parts in it where I'm like, that's bullshit, but I do like this fight for the most part. And I have 2 blue with me, which should be more than enough, given that I have the blue talisman on as well. Okay, there is that. There's phase 1. Now for phase 2. Phase 2 is the one where it should be very fun. He says very hopeful. Because what we should be able to do is this. And this is why we like great arrows. Yeah. With great bows with the rain of arrows, because it's very good when it hits. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big, yeah. I might be a great bow convert. That's very satisfying. Okay, that one missed. That's unfortunate. That's okay though, because we have 24 more shots. With just these arrows too. I have other arrows I can do too. Oh, I'm out of blue. Hang on. Like even that 765, that's real good. Oh, sweet Jesus. Am I fine? Hey, I'm out of it. Let's go. Okay. Rain of arrows again. Hit, please. It's 2,500 per cast. You can't tell me that's not really good. For a bow, that's incredible. 29! Hot damn. Hang on. This is worth it. This is totally worth it. Probably. Yeah, that was basically worth it. We're doing Elden Rings? Oh my god, Elden Rings and Elden Stars at the same time? Crazy. Okay. And Elden Beast is like a really good boss for it too. Because there's a lot of like slow attacks that he has. And he stands still a lot after his attacks, which is really good, unlike some of the bosses that I fought with the Rain of Arrows. Plasty was another one that was really good. Fortis Axe was surprisingly good too. Okay, that's a problem. That's annoying. He did unfortunately dodge that, and I'm now... We're fine. I got blue. I have no clue how that didn't hit me. We don't question it, and instead we say, thank you, Elden Beast, for missing me. In honor of Egon, the great hunt continues. That was great. That was so satisfying. I love Rain of Arrows so much on big bosses. That is one of the best parts about using bows. By far. By far. Okay, so now we have Radabeast. We have PCR, and we have Malenia, and that's it. I also missed a bunch of shit in chat. Sounds good, Maria. Have fun. Good luck with your Pokemoning. Serpent Flail to me is like Helpless People with explosions. Valid. Valid. I'd lose my poise too. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, also blood. Although he doesn't bleed, so... How is it going, bad? How are you today? Malenia should be easy. You would think so. Okay. Malenia normally would not be with bows because she dodges attacks. I fought her enough. She should be fine. I hope. But she's kind of a pain in the butt because she does dodge a lot of things, unfortunately. However, I have a plan. We're going to cheese her. Kind of. I'm also going to check out my kit for a sec real quick. And then we're going to do this. 1 second. Hello. Followers, all these should be fine. Exactly. Exactly. Of course you skipped. I just missed it. Wasn't intentional, that one. I just missed it. That's all. I think I read it in the fight as well, which is part of why I didn't respond. Yes, I agree. It would be very funny if they made it so that would also suck, because I think that would be unfun, but that would be very funny if they did that. I agree. Yeah, Oliver's fine. Why do you ask? Is there a reason you think he's not fine? Okay, I'm gonna put on. Hang on, we need fight music because it's gonna be a long fight. So we'll get like an entire fight song. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. It's gonna be a long fight, so buckle up, everybody. Here we go. PCR. It actually might not be that long, to be fair. There is a possibility it won't be as long because we are using Rot and Holy, so. We're looking for, ow, the Rot proc. Well, that was rude. Oh, that's why I got you. No, he just needed help. He's immobile right now, so anytime that there's anything that he needs, I help him out with it because he can't get up to get it himself at the moment, so. No, if there was an actual issue, I would end stream. In an instant. If there was something that was desperately needed that was wrong. Hooah! Hooah! Ow! Rude. So rude. This fight is going faster than I thought it would. I mistimed my roll. Let's do an Osbox fan shot. Yeah, let's do another fan shot for the fans out there, you know? And also in hopes of maybe getting a Rot proc sooner. Please, God. Please, Rot proc. Please. Rot proc. We should heal. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Rot proc. You sack of shit, I hate you. That was so fucked up. How dare you? It costs me 8 arrows every time and you do that to me? Okay. I know his resistances get way higher in phase 2, but this is ridiculous. I've almost killed him. All I want is one more rot proc. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently, yes. Is it too much to ask for my arrows to hit as well? Oh my god, we got the rod proc. Fan shot. Heal. Need the heal. Need the heal. Fuck. Heal. Okay, goodbye. Fan shot. Yes, you have to announce it every time, otherwise it doesn't count. It also doesn't do as much damage. True story. Fan shot. Fan shot. Stop doing that. That's so annoying. Fan shot. Goodbye, Radon. You cheating bastard. How dare you go into the ethereal, invincible world when I try to fucking hit you with the stupid fan shot every time. And yes, that was really good guitar solo timing. Now, unfortunately, it did make him look cooler and not me, because the guitar solo kicked in the second he went up in the air, and it was meant for me to look cooler, but we take it. That was sick. How's it going, Iron Eye? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Okay. If you've never seen this before, I haven't done this since I did Malenia with every single weapon, so I might screw this up. Fair warning. I'm going to do my best to not screw it up, but there's a chance I don't do this correctly. I also need more Stormwing bone arrows. I can craft those, right? I can. I can. Great. Crafting. Who doesn't love crafting? Okay. Makes you look cooler when you beat him? True. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. I like the logic. I'll take it. Anything to make me look cooler. Okay. So if you haven't seen this, also I'm out of bloodbone arrows. Hang on, crafting. Crafting. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go in and we're going to reset the fight. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna quit out. And then we're gonna use, what do I want to use on her? I think we use black bow on her. Sure, why not? Also, I saw this question earlier. Yes, she does in fact dodge. If you do Rain of Arrows. It's really annoying. Okay, I'm fat rolling, so I will have to, unfortunately, I will have to switch, but I can do that at the beginning of phase 2, so it's fine. Oliver? Okay. All right. We'll swap at the beginning of phase 2 to the black bow. Wait, unless... Oh, I could. Could I? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. I'm also gonna wait for the next song to kick on, because I feel like she deserves her normal music, the normal fight music that we have for her. And let's go ahead and put on that instead. And put that on. All right. This is how you cheese Malenia if you're having problems with her. Hang on. There you go. Yeah. This is it. You aim off in one direction, fire your gun, and then lock on. And she thinks that you fired away from her and doesn't dodge it. And you never have to worry about fighting her. Hand ballistas are arguably the worst weapon type in the game. I will die on that hill. But this is the greatest use they have. And it works with all of them. It doesn't work with just one. It works with every single hand ballista in the game. I'm using this because this is the cool one. Because it's gun. And gun is cool. But you can do this with the jar cannon. You can do with this with the hand ballista. All you got to do is aim off somewhere, anywhere over here. You have to press the fire button and then lock onto her midway through the attack firing, and it will work every single time. This does not work in phase 2. I want that noted. This only works in phase 1. If you do this in phase 2, you will die. I have tried. I have beat her, but you will die. I've never sounded so American before. It's unfortunately accurate. Yeah, so if you're having trouble with Malenia, just fucking do that. It's so much easier than anything else. Okay, and then we get rid of this because we're not using this in phase 2 because it's trash. We're looking for a bleed proc. We're looking for a bleed proc. Give me a bleed proc. Come on. I sniped you right out of the air. Sniped you right out of the air again. That was weird. It was a very weird roll that happened to me. I don't know exactly what it was, but I did not enjoy it. That was not pleasant. That's fine. We should get a bleed proc here. Yep. Goodbye, Malenia. Malenia with bows. Weirdly not as bad as you think, as long as you do hand ballistas in the first phase. If you don't do hand ballistas in the first phase, I'm telling you, it's going to suck. Just trust me. Just do it. It's so much better than a regular bow. All right. Bows only. I got to give a review now, of course, as always. Always. Call this American cheese. Indeed. How's it going, mangoes? Okay, as always, what are we talking about? Light bows. Light bows in general, we had a whole bunch of things, right? Light bows in general, very, very good. They are fast, really good in combat. Definitely probably the best option for combat. They do a little bit less damage, but from a combat perspective, they're definitely like gonna be, I think, your go-to. Longbows are not bad in combat. Some of them have the moveset from the short bows, which is really cool and are really strong. Obviously, certain bows also quite good. Pulley bow's good for range. I think they're all decent. They're not my go-to, but I think they're decent. Great bows, I kind of love now. Great bows, especially on big targets, amazing. Phenomenal, great weapons. Not good for a lot of fights, but also Renala, you can just cheese her because you can just fire a great bow over and over again in her face and she can't get up, and it's very funny. So highly recommend that. Crossbows are awful, garbage, worst weapon, terrible. The only thing worse than a crossbow is a hand ballista, but a hand ballista is technically better because there's at least Malenia cheese you can do with a hand bow where they're not as bad. So take that for what it is. I never want to fight Rakshasa with a bow again in my entire life. That was the worst experience ever. Bye, YouTube.